Hi, my name's John. Welcome to a review of this 40 amp plasma set. This plasma set was kindly sent to me by Rob from Xtreme Plasma to do a review on. There's also a little bit of a bonus. Once I've finished the review, I'm going to give it away. I'll explain later on how you enter the giveaway, but it's really simple. A couple of mouse clicks and you'll be in. So it's going to be a free giveaway for somebody, probably drawn on New Year's Day. Right, that's enough talk. Let's get back into the plasma cutter. You might think it's just another 40 amp plasma cutter. There's plenty available. There's a couple of differences on this one. First thing is, it's got a pre-wired 13 amp plug, domestic supply. The second thing is, it's got a built-in compressor. You don't need an external air supply. Air comes out of there, throw that regulator filter back in the machine. It allows you to cut up to 5mm plate with a built-in compressor. No airline. If you put an external supply on, with more pressure, more volume, it'll cut up to 10mm plate. I'm sure we'll find out. Before we get started, I want to talk a little bit about safety. The first thing is, you need a lens to look through. That's a number 5 welding shade, that's all I use. You could use sunglasses, but if the hot stuff hits your face, it's not nice. So a full face helmet is certainly recommended. Next thing, gloves, because you're talking hot molten metal and the sparks will burn you. Ideally wear cotton overalls, don't wear nylon, don't wear fleece because it just burns straight through them. That's enough talk, let's get on. I'll show you how to couple the torch on, we'll put some power into it and see exactly what it'll do. Right, so on the back of the machine, basic on-off switch. This comes in kit form, it's easy to assemble, there's instructions with it, all simple enough. Front of the machine. That's where a torch goes. Torch connects into there. That's the earth lead. That's the control lead. And that's a wire for the pilot arc. Dead simple. It's a nice torch. It's got a safety catch on it. You lift that up and put your finger in so you can't set it off without. The consumables are very cheap. You get a few consumables with it, but they're available anywhere. It's exactly what it is. It's a nice little hand plasma torch. It must have 3 meters of cable on, long enough for most little workshops. So we'll connect up the torch first, that simply screws onto there. Hand tight's all you need. Little connector here, that goes in only one way, but it has got a little register on it. That goes into there like that. Then we've got the pilot arc wire, simply goes onto that terminal. Then you need an earth. It's important you have a good earth when you're cutting, when you're plasma cutting. A good earth is very important. If you're cutting dirty metal, clean an area to put the earth on. It's a standard DIN connection, simply plugs in and turns. That's the earth lead. It's not very long, but it is a solid copper cable. With a switch on there, which down for cut, up for air, so you can get the compressed air to work. And all you've got is a minimum and maximum amperage setting. Leads amps there. That's it. Basically, plug and play. We'll plug it in and see exactly what it's going to do. Right, it's plugged into a standard 13 amp supply. We'll turn it on. That's set to cut, and that's the compressor running. So we're having a pilot arc. When I pull the trigger, it should arc, which it does. Don't try and use that like a flame to cut with. You do need the material earthed. It's not that noisy, it's a lot quieter than I thought. That's the fan running, it runs all the time. And that's the compressor running on demand. That's a control for your amperage. It goes up to 50, it's rated at 40. So we'll get some plates, we'll put some safety gear on, and we'll see what it can cut. I've got the machine standing on my plasma table, just it's convenient to cut on here. I've got some 2mm plate and I've set the amperage to 35. We'll give it a try and see what sort of result we'll get. cutting 2mm plate. There's basically nothing much the matter with that, is there? You can cut shapes, you can do drones. It depends on how far you want to go. You can use jigs, or you can sort of cut round the circle, as long as you've got something to go to. You can get adapters to go on here, so you can cut circles. What can I say? It cuts shit up. And the more you use it, the better you'll get with it. It is quite a nice little unit, I must admit. I'm impressed by how quiet it is. And the 13 amp supply with no compressor has got to be a big yes. Ideally, you start your cut on the edge of a plate, but it will pierce 2mm, no problem. There's nothing the matter with that. This is 4mm stainless. We're going to start on the edge. There's basically nothing much the matter with that, is there? Right, so that's 4mm. The sale will do 5, so we'll get a bit of 5mm. That's a bit of 5mm black bar, just ordinary mild steel bar. Once again, we'll start on the edge. Right, like a knife through butter, so it does indeed cut exactly what the sale will cut, 5mm. This is aluminium, 3mm thick aluminium. No problem at all. I've turned the machine all the way up. This is 10mm plate. It's still running on its own air compressor. I don't know if it will cut this or not. We'll give it a try. It obviously won't pierce it, but it should cut it from the side. Honestly, that amazed me. I didn't expect it to cut that. That's way above what it says it'll cut. I don't think it's the right machine to cut 10mm plate with, but it will do it. And cut some more. I'm sure you'll agree, it does exactly what it's supposed to do and a little bit more. That 10mm cut absolutely amazed me. You wouldn't buy this machine to repair JCB buckets or build ships, but if you're doing light fabrication work, sort of artwork, making, I don't know, weather vanes, that sort of thing, this could be the machine for you. To me, the selling point is the 13 amp plug and the built-in compressor. You don't need a big noisy compressor to cut, as you've seen, relatively thick metal. I think for sort of 2, 3, 4mm steel, it'll be ideal. If you have a look on the Xtreme website, there's a link in the description box. You'll find the prices and the specs for this and many other cutters, as well as some welders and loads of consumables. Right, that's the review done with. What about the giveaway? As I said, Rob's kindly given this to me to give away. I don't need it. I've already got a couple of plasma cutters that are working very well. All you need to do is obviously watch the video, subscribe to my channel, share and like the video, share it to as many people as you can. Then you put a comment in the comment box, and all you've got to put is Xtreme Plasma Giveaway 2023. Wrote out like that, Xtreme Plasma Giveaway 2023. My computer will pick out a winner using that phrase. It'll be drawn on New Year's Day. So you've got roughly a fortnight, 3 weeks. Get some entries in and see if you can win this machine. And please subscribe to my channel, because I am getting very near to 100,000 views. If you like what you see on Rob's website and you decide to buy something, mention my name. It certainly won't do any harm. Anyway, thanks for watching.